Hi guys, my name is Meads. This is going to be a review for Figma, and we have Gwendolyn, and this is the DX version based off the game Odin Sphere. And I actually played the PS Vita version, quite fun. It's an RPG, a platform game, and you get to play 5 characters. Yeah, it's quite a bit fun. Yep. And one of the characters is the Valkyrie princess, Gwendolyn, the daughter of Odin. Very interesting storyline. Yep. And I'm quite glad that they made a figure of her. I've seen the statue figures, but definitely it's great to finally have one, and especially in the Figma format. Quite nice. Now this is the DX version, or the deluxe, and the only way to get it is through the Good Small Company's website. You have to pre-order it. It's already closed, and you get this awesome wings. Yep. Otherwise, you probably can still get the normal version, which is just the folded one right here. But obviously, you want to go for the deluxe, and it's quite nice to have. All right, so that's pretty much it for the box, and let's go ahead and open it. All right, so here we go. We have Gwendolyn, and first off, we have the Figma base here, which is mounted on her back, right behind her hips. Yep. So as you can notice, for those not familiar with her design, the wings are on her hips. Yeah. At first, I find that a little weird, but when you think about it, you have more mobility with your arms because there's nothing on the back, kind of, like an obstruction, unless you're doing a dive bomb. You're putting all your weight. I think it's a great idea putting on the hips. Yeah. So it's quite an interesting design, but I think it works. Next up, we have the Cipher Weapon. I had to do a little wiki search to kind of refresh my memory. So it's one of the Cipher weapons in the game. It has the Frozen crystal here, and it's really cool. Now this has some flex on it. It's plastic. I don't think this part here moves, and yeah. So a really cool weapon here. I still hoping they make the other characters. Cornelius, I think he's the rabbit, the knight with the sword. Who else is it there? Velvet with the chain. Her husband, the Shadow Knight, Oswald, with the sword also. And you have Mercedes with ballista, or kind of like a crossbow. She's like the fairy queen. So yeah, I think that's all of them. So quite nice. And we also have the shield. The shield is a bit lackluster. Yeah, it's just this, but still, nonetheless, it's a nice addition, especially when you have it on her. I think it's a lot better than just looking at the shield alone. It does have this iridescent paint on it. Kind of see the little sparkling white dots there. It's kind of like an iridescent paint. Yeah, quite nice. Now we have the handle here. I've tried taking it off, and actually, you gotta be a little careful. Sometimes the paint gets stuck. Gotta wiggle it a little bit. Do not turn it, because now it's stuck again. It is one of those peg shape, kind of like square. So you cannot turn it if you try, and you might end up breaking, or yeah, the peg. So that's the handle right there. Otherwise, we have the rack of hands. So here we have, aside from the open hands, we have the closed fist, the weapon hands, and a little different here. So this one on her left, she has the ring. Yeah, I forgot it's part of the game, and that's along with Oswald. Then you have this particular hand, which is a little different. This is probably kind of support the weapon. So she's holding it with her right and supporting with her left. Then this is a little different. Oh, this is probably for the shield. Yep. Yeah, this is probably for the shield. This one is another hand. That's, yeah, she can probably, it's probably for the spear. Let's take a look at the instruction, which at a quick glance, always good to check it. Yep, that's what she's using it for, right there. Alright, so other than that, the faces. So first off, we have this one. Kind of like a innocent face. Neutral. Let's go with neutral. The neutral face. Then you have one that she's smiling. Then the next one is when she's angry, or she has her battle cry. And lastly, and I believe this might be part of the exclusive because this is part of the backing where we have the giant wings. You have the eyes closed. So this might be the exclusive face. Alright. And while we're at it, before I go over the articulation, let's just take a look at this awesome wing right here. That is amazing. All that little details on the feathers. That is cool. And I really like the color scheme. You have the blue, the purple, then you have the black. That is nice. I like it. Kind of makes you wonder what the other feathers will be. You know, something with red, yellow, orange. That'd be a cool color scheme as well. But yeah, really nice. Now articulation, you got the, I think, yeah. Oh, okay. So it's kind of like your shoulder joint, from what it seems. There's a bolt joint here, and a hinge. Well, I mean the part of the bolt hinge, and you have a peg connecting this. Although it might be a double peg, it's kind of hard to see from here. I don't want to take it out. Then you have your typical Figma. Yeah, Figma joint right there. So 2 points of articulation. Well, 3 if you include this one. This is just a retainer here to prevent the hole from shrinking. But yeah, quite nice. Alright, so let's go over articulation. Alright, so what we have here. So first off, you get a nice tiara on top. Really cool looking. You got her face here. Her eyes is kind of like that really, kind of like grayish purple. Yeah, a really mute color. Kind of wish it was like, you know, blue to match her, but then again, some part of the are purple, so, but it's not mute color. All right, on the back side, here we go, quite nice. See the backbone there, or no, the shoulder blade. There goes, going for that nice shoulder blade sculpt. You got your arms. Your typical Figma articulation. Then you got your elbow. Then you have your wrist. As always, you're gonna get a spare wrist joint just in case. Yeah. Then you got your upper torso movement right there. It's actually interesting because you have this mold here, and I'm just hoping that it doesn't damage that as you move that around. So. You have a little bit of movement there on the top. Alright, so neck, really good. I'm not sure if you can remove this. Can we? I mean, then again, there's nothing to... Actually, how do we even swap it out? Do we just... Alright, so there we go. Let's go with the anger face here. Since we're going to put the weapons in a bit. Alright, so it's just one giant tab there on top. Kind of holds everything together. There we go. Moving down for the hips, it's kind of all in there. It's like a giant mold. It's a hard plastic. Can't really move much. The front here though, the skirt, it is kind of like that rubbery feel to it, so that works. You got the joint there, another giant Figma joint, so you can turn this around, but this whole wing here, the folded one, it's there's no other articulation other than that point right there. Alright, and moving on, you got your hips to the side, to the back. You got your knee joint right there, and you have this wing. I don't think you can move this wing. It's just... yeah, it seems like it's fixed. Although it feels like it should be just stabbed in. Or it could be molded in. Kind of hard to say, but it is a bit flexible. And yeah, you can turn this here as well. And moving down, you have your ankle articulation there, and just depending on how you angle it, you can do a wide stance. Yep. But yeah, nice finish on the metallic paint here for the legs, leg armor. Quite nice. Even the shading here from blue to purple, really great. Although I did notice that the white spot here, it is a bit, well, sorry, I meant to say the white part here, it's a bit spotty. There's a bit of like grains or excess paint. It's hard to see from afar, but when you dig close, like it's kind of grainy, like extra paint. Yeah. It doesn't really bother me as much from afar, and it's not like a smear of another paint, so it's okay. But I kind of wish that it wasn't there. Other than that, yeah, quite nice. On the back side here, and you know, just make sure the butt check. Yep. What was the Figma that I have? Is it the Shimikaze? Yeah, well, one of my Figmas before, I had a double left butt cheek. So I always check now, and it's kind of part of the an inside joke. Anyways, yeah, I think that's pretty much it for articulation. Overall, it's quite nice. All right, so let's go ahead and swap out hands here. I'm gonna go ahead and pop that off. I'm gonna use this one for the shield. There we go. And let's take off the handle first. Slide that in. Huh. Yeah, I'm not too fond of where it's just one solid piece. Yeah, the thumb is kind of fusing with the fingers. So it's gonna be a snug fit, as you can see here. There we go. Alright. Got the shield here. And to go with that, we're gonna swap out this hand right here. There we go. And attach this. So I'm just gonna roll this around. There we go. Lower that a little bit. Yeah, quite nice. Alright, so next part, let's go ahead and swap out the larger wings. Alright, to do so, we're gonna just pop this off. It's a straight bag. Yep, there we go. Grab this. Remove the retainer there, or the plug, and push this on. It could be a little cumbersome. There's a lot of parts. Just, yeah, you gotta take your time. Alright, so we got that part there. Let's do the other side. And I like that giant wings. It's quite awesome. It's majestic. Sometimes I just ran out of adjectives to use. Like using cool, it's awesome. Yeah, I gotta try something else. Alright. Okay. It's actually my first time seeing a blue or a baby blue Figma joint. Yeah, which matches with that part of the wing. Yeah, I just find it a little unique having that particular joint. All right. Although they could have used the same one for that joint right there, but they didn't. Interesting. Alright. So, yeah, really cool. That's a really awesome wingspan. And some of you might be wondering, what if I put Saber's face on that? What would it look like? Well, do I have a Saber? Yeah, let's go bring a Saber. Let's just give it a shot. Alright, so Apparently I don't have the right saber, but close enough. I have a lot of saber, just that I don't have them on display. But I do have this on display for some weird reason. So this from Fate Zero. Let's see if I can what's that term? Disassociate her head. Oh, I should have used salty. Where is salty? Alright, there we go. Let's see. And gonna just move that out of the way. There's actually a helicopter going around now. Should have closed my window. You know, the things that happen during a review. You know? Let me close the window. Alright, so here we go. Yeah, that actually works out. Saber's head will work out on Gwendolyn, and vice versa. So, yeah. If you want to have a Valkyrie saber, there you go. It's quite nice. And I think that's pretty much it. Let me go ahead and change the heads again and conclude the review. You know, this post actually looks good. Maybe I should use this for the video. Maybe. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the review. Overall, this is a really great Figma. I highly recommend getting it, especially if you can get the deluxe version for the wings. Yeah. But other than that, yeah, if you play the game, more than likely you're going for this figure. It's a really nice character. I really enjoy playing the game, as well as finally having a representation of her. Really nice. But yeah. Otherwise, if you got questions, let me know through the comments below. I'll try my best to answer those for you. So until then, this is Meads. Thanks for watching.